That's the leader right now. He shot 6 under in the first round yesterday and 6 under in the second round yesterday.
Okay, this is a par 4. It is 430 yards. Versich hits it right in the middle. And I was blocked out, otherwise I would show you the trajectory of where it landed. Here's Lundell. He's in second place. He is currently 6 under today. And he was trailing Joey by only 1 stroke. So it was neck and neck. And I'm not sure what this kid's name is, or even where he plays. I didn't get his information. I apologize. I was trying to stay away from them. I started filming them on the back 9.
Tough shot to see. Just the placement.
But he had a good shot. He was playing well. Here's Lundell. Maybe about 145 yards on his second shot. Left it a little bit short of the pin.
It's a good shot.
Okay, that was probably playing about 154 to the pin, and he had a really good shot. Just a little bit beyond the pin. Going to give himself an easy birdie opportunity.
This is our leader.
And here's Versich, 143 yards to the pin.
6 under, 36 holes yesterday. So he was 12 under on the day.
Okay, nice and easy. Good whack at it, and he left his club a little bit. He bailed on it a little bit, left it to the right.
Oh, no.
Maybe the ball was below his feet and he didn't anticipate, but
rough.
you know, not too difficult of an up and down for a good player. Here he is trying to get up and down. Okay, so it's a good shot, gets it to check up a little bit, maybe a little bit beyond what he wanted, but it's doable, definitely. Here's Lundell for a birdie. Maybe about 20, 25 feet. Ooh, just short. That was center of the cup, too. And this is the unknown kid. I think he's playing for BYU, but I'm not 100% sure.
Nice.
And that was a good birdie right there. Very nice. Okay, and here's Joey, the leader, to save par. Great up and down. Fantastic. Okay, and Lundell taps in for a par. So Lundell is at 11 under. Versich is at 12 under. Neck and neck.
So I believe this is Fresno State here. And I apologize, they look like little blips in my camera. Fresno State is where I went to school. This is this tournament is the Nick Watney Invitational. Alright, so he hit a good shot. Let's see it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, just over that hill a little bit, but that'll be okay. He's fine with that. It's going to be a little bit wonky because this course is really wide open. They aren't allowing anybody to have carts aside from people who have handicap placards. Okay, there's another shot there. Ooh, beautiful. It's a testy shot right there in between those two trees. If you see it, I mean the trees are only about 180 out, but it's a little bit nervy because you have to hit over them, and you have a blind shot this way. And I was yapping as that guy teed off, but he hit another really good drive as well. And then you have a bunker over here on this side. Right there. Six under, 6 under. Okay, he looks happy with that. Let's find out. And that's a good shot. It's gonna be below the hole. Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay, this is Selden Doyle from Fresno State. He's from Thousand Oaks, California. He's a freshman for Fresno State.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
probably about a 144
yeah.
yard
Nice
shot. Hits it pretty well. And this is Cody Reeks from Fresno State as well. This guy hits it a mile. I mean, he's at least 30 to 40 yards ahead of anybody I've seen on the off the tee box. And he hits a really good shot.
Great shot.
So those are two fairly easy birdie opportunities. Let's check in with Lundell now. He gets out of that bunker fairly easily. He ends up going on to par that one. And this is Doyle for a birdie. Left it below the hole. Never gave it a shot. Never gave it a shot. Okay, and here's Cody for birdie as well. And he just yanked that one. I think he was anticipating it turn right, kind of like Doyle's did. And it just didn't. It did not turn. It stayed perfectly straight, and he settles with a par.
Good par.
Those are opportunities missed right there. Par 3, 198 yards to the pin, guys. This is Way Back Blacks is where they are playing on this day. Cody Reeks was trying to draw it, I'm guessing, and he left it out to the right a little bit, maybe about 30, 35 yards short, 35 feet short. And here's Selden Doyle. And he hits a good shot.
Oh, yeah. Good shot.
Okay, let's go back to the leaders. This is Lundell. He's minus 10 for 3 rounds. This is 493 yard par 5. He hits a good drive right in the middle. And now Versich, the leader. Also hits a good drive. Right in the middle. They're going to have maybe about 220 into the pin. There's Cody Reeks for birdie. Probably about 35 feet to the pin. Okay, leaves it a little bit short. And Doyle could take advantage right here with the birdie. On this par 3, yeah, it didn't turn. Okay. This is for par. All right.
Good up and down.
Way to save that. Here's Joey Versich.
Forward as well.
Had maybe 220, 230 to the pin. Hit a very good shot. And he put it on in 2, leaving him only about 7 feet for eagle. Let's go back to Fresno State's players. Once again, this is probably about 493 yard par 5 from the way backs.
He likes it. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a monster drive. It's probably like 320, 330. I'm typically like right around here, which makes me feel good because those guys over there, they also hit it typically where I hit it. That makes me feel really good. Okay, let's see this guy. And he also had a really good drive. Very nice. This isn't a long par 5. I think it's only like 520 yards.
That was Lundell for eagle. And not a bad putt. Left himself a fairly easy birdie opportunity. And this is Joey for eagle. Ooh. Oh, wow. That was a big miss right there. I mean, he is leading, but he could have really separated himself from Lundell with that eagle putt. And now this gives himself a fairly easy birdie opportunity right here. Okay. And Lundell for birdie. All right. So Lundell is now 12 under, and Joey is 13 under. Joey Versich, the leader. This is Selden Doyle. He pulled his shot a little bit. Maybe had about 230 to the pin. And Cody.
Okay, nice and easy.
He told me he had an 8-iron in his hands.
No.
Came up short, left it in the water.
Aquafina. Ouch, that one's going to hurt. I mean, he could still get up and down for a par, but that would be an easy, especially because he drove it, you know, 320, 330.
All right, this is Carson Lundell, and he's got maybe 162 yards in. It's a pretty good shot. Left it a little bit short, but that's going to be okay. I didn't get Joey's shot right there, but he had a good shot, and that was for birdie.
Okay, that's a tap and par.
And he missed that. He's just cruising. I mean, he's not really pushing it. Just leaving himself in good spots. I think this kid's name is Cody.
So
he plays for Fresno State.
Great shot.
But he had a really good shot.
That'll
It's a
work.
great approach right there for number 2. And this is a freshman right here. He plays for Fresno State as well. And he hit a magnificent
Nice
shot. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was probably from about 170 out. Here's Cody for birdie. This would offset that ball that he hit into the water earlier. And it just turned on him a little bit more than he wanted. All right, and this is Selden Doyle, Fresno State freshman for birdie. And that's a good birdie. And now Cody for his par. Pretty simple. Okay, there it is. This is Doyle again, Fresno State. This is a par 4. It was playing probably about 440 yards from the way back blacks. And this is as far as you can go back on this course. Typically, the tee boxes aren't set this far back. But this is a tough dogleg right.
Right here on this tee box.
Where they had him set up for today. And here's Cody. Cody hits it a mile. And nice and easy too. Pretty effortless. That swing right there. Here's Doyle. Put it in the middle of the fairway. Probably had about 165 in right here. That's his second shot. And he yanked it just a little bit, but put it on the skirt, so that'll be okay. And now this is Cody's shot. And he yanked that one significantly and almost put it into this drainage right here. So he's going to have to take a drop or just hit a really good shot. Here's the leaderboard right here. You can see Joey right there on the right-hand side. He's at minus 13. He has 1 birdie on the day today, so he's 1 under. And then Lundell is right behind him, playing very well as well from BYU. Here's Cody for his 3rd shot. Okay, it's not bad. It's a good leave. And this is Doyle for his birdie putt. Comes up a little bit short. Cody to save par, and he does.
Boy.
Very nice. And now Doyle to save par also. So that's good.
That's it.
Okay. Fresno State didn't really compete on this day. You know, but it goes up and down. That's the way golf is.
Smooth.
That was Cody for 190 yards. This is a par 3.
See where it went.
And I think he yanked it a little bit. And let's go to the leaders group now. Now, I'll mention that I was running back and forth.
This is a par 5.
Between groups because they didn't allow me to have a cart.
Unless he's going to go under.
So,
like a 4-iron or something.
I was trying to find, try to get some footage of Fresno State because that's the school that I went to. And these are the leaders right here.
Oh, he went under.
That was a really good play right here
played,
by Carson Lundell, who's at 11 under. He's in second place currently.
That guy right there.
So that gives him a solid opportunity
tournament.
to reach the green and put it fairly close.
The guy way up there ahead.
You can see Joey way up there in the front. He went into the right-hand rough, but then he punched out. Did a very good job of punching out. And now that was maybe for about 100 yards with his third shot, and that ball skirts to the right a little bit. Here's Lundell. He didn't think he had a good shot, but this ball actually kicks to the left a little bit. So he turned out having a pretty good shot. And this is Joey for birdie to take a commanding lead now. And that was a big birdie right there. So he's at 14 under now. 14 under. He's 2 under today. And this is Carson Lundell for birdie. Oh, how could you? He was at 11 under for 3 days. And he finished off with a par. So here's hole 18, my amigos. Hole 18, it was playing way back blacks here. I'm sorry, the black tees. So it was probably playing about 480 yards for a par 4. This is typically a par 5, but because these guys are so good, they converted it to a par 4 on this day. And they both hit really good shots right in the middle. And they probably have about 200 in right here, maybe 215. And Lundell hits a good shot, a little bit below the hole, which is smart. And here's Versich. And he also hit a magnificent shot. Very nice. Left it below the hole, so they're going to have easy putts coming up for birdie. This is Lundell for birdie. And he comes up a little bit short.
Oh, it's an eagle putt.
Gotta ram that past the hole. But I think, these guys aren't used to this course. I mean, they've played a couple of rounds. And this is Joey right here, the leader. He gets it past the hole, leaves it on the low side. And pretty much he's just going to tap it in for an easy victory today. I say it's easy, but I'm sure if you asked him, he probably wouldn't say the same thing. This is Lundell for par, and he drains it. So Lundell ended up at 11 under for 3 rounds. And there's Joey Versich, who took the tournament at 14 under, 2 under on the day. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This is a little bit wonky just because I was walking. It was not anticipated. I really wanted to get footage of this tournament. It's the Nick Watney Invitational. Nick Watney is a professional who plays on the PGA Tour. He was not available for this tournament, and Fresno State is the closest school to this course. What
did you think of this event here in Fresno?
I mean, it was a pretty, well, I didn't know what the golf course was. All I knew was that Bryson DeChambeau played around here, so I mean the golf course had to be, I think, pretty fun.
What worked for you out there? How are you able to post a number like 14 under over 2 days?
I didn't lose any balls, which is good. And my putting the first 2 rounds was really good. Didn't really miss anything from short range.
Okay. And then finally, just kind of your impressions of this golf course as well and hosting a college event.
It's wide open. I mean, we didn't play it with any wind, but greens were pretty slow, but you could hit driver wherever you wanted, basically.
And what are your future goals in golf?
I want to play on tour, like every other kid.